Greetings. It's a great day out. I thought it would be a nice day to do some workout on my forge. So I'm going to make some more keychains and a few other things. So I'm just going to get right to it, see how quickly I can bust through this. And while the forge's heating up and the steel's heating up, I will talk to you a little bit about my knife making. I think I'm going to have to slow that down a lot. I'm just not keeping up financially with what I'm spending when I make knives. I'm not sure. I go crazy, I think. I don't know. But it's just the way it goes. But on the plus side, I know about 1,000 other knife makers that put out a real quality product. So I can give you some names if you want them. Alright, here we are. Oh, let's get you centered. That's just not good. Here we are. Alright, first things first. We're going to create an overhang about 1.5 inches from the rest of the bar. And what this is doing is creating a stem. So, come on, get that lined up. And that stem will eventually be the loop that the keychain hangs on. Or there's those key rings that you loop those right around, and that key ring is what goes on that. We're going to straighten that out. Turn this into a nice stem. Usually I'd use a bigger hammer, but every time I use a bigger hammer when I work on these videos, people get all upset with me and tell me I'm doing it all wrong. So I'm stuck with this little 2-pound piece of junk. Alright, we got this. This is a lot hotter than it looks on the camera because I have a really good sunny background to work with today. Forge, I can tell how hot this is. Alright, anyway, so that's a good start to the loop. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to form this leaf body now. Alright, here's what I'm doing. I'm taking this and hitting it at a 45-degree angle, or what I imagine to be a 45-degree angle. And that'll make a nice point to give the leaf a leaf or a... You know what? I think it's going to be a feather. It's going to give that feather a nice tip to it. The nice thing about working with coal is it takes literally no time for this to heat up. Oh, come on. Alright, here we are. Now, you could probably tell that this leaf is starting to get a little twisted and whatnot at the tip. I'm getting too thin, and that's actually what I'm going for, because you don't want something to look too perfect, because then it doesn't look realistic. There we go. Alright, here we go. Now we're going to even this bad boy out. I like it. Now, back to the little hammer, we'll do some cleanup around the edge. And we're ready to put markings on it. Quick. Here's the tool I use to make the markings. It's just a homemade job. You run this down the leaf or feather spine. And try to make some even lines. Alright, here we go. Let's give this a little bit nice, a little bit more even. I don't want to go too crazy with the evenness, because I don't know if you noticed, but in nature nothing ever comes out perfect. I mean, I look at my birds, and the feathers are never perfectly symmetrical or anything. There we go. Let's not get too crazy. There. Now we're ready for some lines. Oh, that's not straight. The only reason why I want this back straight is so I can put my initials on it later. Alright, let's do this. I'm going to put this bar between my legs and give it a go. Oh, come on, bend down. Here we are. These don't need to be crazy. So we're going to bring them up and down. Gives it a lot of nice little lines to it. The thing I like about this most of all is I'm using a very soft steel, and I can use this harder steel for it really cold. Well, don't want to get too hot, because if it gets too hot, I have a real problem with over cutting. Get more lines on there. This is coming along nicely. I'm trying not to make it too even. I'm trying to give it a lot of texture. Right there. There we go. Give it a little bit more And there you go. That's about as realistic of a feather I can make out of steel. Now we're just going to cut this part right here, taper that, and make it into a keychain. What I'm just going to do is bring a line down here. I'm not going to cut right through it all in one go. We're pretty close. Now what we're going to do, see, just cut that right here. Now I'm going to take it to the soft angle and finish the cut. One of the things that cast iron anvil is really good for is making cuts without having to worry about destroying the anvil face, because no matter what you do, it's going to get destroyed. Alright, we'll finish this cut and I'll be right back. Next step is just to draw that out, make an end loop, and then loop it around and have yourself a keychain charm. Here we go. We're going to straighten it, draw it out. If it gets a little crock-eyed, that's cool, because I'm going to probably twist it. And I'm going to use just an old pair of needle nose pliers to twist it. Use what you got, I always say. Yeah. That looks nicer. I'm going to draw this out to a nice point, or a nice slim ramp. We're going to roll it, then be almost done. Oh, there's the hammer. Jeez, I lost my hammer. Not the one I wanted, but it's the one I have, and it'll work. Alright, let's straighten you out. Coincidentally, this is exactly how I make a spoon too, except for I use the ball and the hammer. Alright, we're going to start rolling it now. That should be fun. We'll always use a little hammer for rolling. We'll roll it towards the face. Nice and gentle taps. I don't want to ruin anything by trying to go too fast. It's starting to feel like Christmas. Speaking of Christmas, you know what would make a great Christmas gift? What about a hand-forged keychain charm? I know, you want to know how much they are. Well, I'll tell you. I am charging $25 for one of these, and that includes shipping, and shipping is pretty expensive. It's like $10 to ship it. So I don't know, I think realistically it's $15 plus 10 in shipping. I think for $15 you can't go wrong with it. You have something that will be one of a kind for the one-of-a-kind person that you give it to. Alright, look at that. That's starting to come around pretty nicely. We're going to finish that loop, twist that stem, and then roll it around, and we're done. How awesome is that, huh? Thank you for following along with me on this. Learning stuff that you never even thought you wanted to know. Well, I don't know if you're learning anything. Not for me, anyway. 90% of you, 90% of the people that are watching probably can do a better job. Alright. Come on. Yes, look at that. That's nice and close. Let's give you a little bit of a tap right here. Just a touch. Oh, that looks, look at that. That's nice. Now let's twist it. Well, we gotta straighten it, then we'll twist it, and then we'll loop it, and we're done. How cool. So if you're a beginning blacksmith like I am, you want to start with something small like this, and you'll enjoy it more because you see progress pretty quickly. Come on now. Oh yeah. Cool. Now we're good to twist. There we are. Woo! Come on now. Oh, there we are. Nice gentle twist. Now we'll roll it around and it's done. There we are. I don't want it to get too hot when I do this because it might break. Right there's already a weak spot. Let's get that straightened out a little bit. There we go. Now it's got a teacup handle. We're almost done. Bring it around. Alright, I think a couple more heats will do it. Come on, man. My tong handling skills aren't quite what they could be. Alright, there you go. Let it go right around your key ring. And good to go. I'm going to heat it up. I'm going to put a couple more lines in it maybe. You know, I don't want to go too crazy. I think this will work. This will work just fine. Anyway, we'll heat it up. We'll oil it. And then we're good to go. Alright, well thank you very much for watching. That is how I do my keychains, and I apologize if anyone wanted knives from me. I'm sorry, I'm not going to make too many more. It's just not as cost effective for me. So I'm trying to do this. I mean, this is a hobby, but realistically I want my hobby to pay for itself. So if I'm losing money on something, I'll stop making that and start doing things that I enjoy just as much. Anyway, I'm going to dunk that in oil, and we'll finish her up, and hopefully it'll be on the thumbnail for the, you know, the intro thumbnail, whatever they call them. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.